sisters, Christina here. I wanted to take a little time and just talk about life in the world and share a little bit about where I've been at in my process. I know that last time I got on and spoke, I had a lot of emotion about where I had been and where I was coming out of, as far as truly experiencing a huge shift and rift in my world that kind of I felt knocked me off my game. But as always, I think once we regain ground from experiences that can feel like that, there is always extended growth and learning and expansion that happens. And it as tough as these experiences can be, I always come out on the other side surprised and amazed and excited about a new trajectory in my life and in the world. And that is a true testament to what Abraham Hicks is always teaching about, the idea that contrast is not necessarily you know a bad thing, which I think is something that we do. We label things as good or as bad, or as wins or as failures or all this stuff. And the truth is, it's every experience is another experience. It gives you an opportunity to shift, to learn, to grow, to know more about who you are and what you want, to experience and to explore. And it doesn't always feel that wonderful when you're going through some of these things, but I feel like that if you can come out having a shift of expansion in your mindset and in your thinking like that, then those are the gifts that you receive from everything that you go through. um, I had an experience where I had a conversation with a client of mine, and we were talking about my business stuff. And in a lot of ways, over the last few years, I have felt very much like that I'm topped out, and not really knowing how I'm going to navigate in this new world with the increased expenses and all of that kind of stuff. And wondering how I'm going to do all of that, right? And the thing is that through one conversation and through one shift in my thinking, I realized that this glass ceiling thing that I had placed upon myself, thinking that I could not go any further, was not true. All I needed to do is I needed to look at it from a different perspective, so that I could see the possibilities that were there for me that I didn't realize. And just that one little piece of knowledge and just that one little shift, and I've been able to tweak a few things, and I've been able to do a few things based on the inspired action that I received from that. And no longer do I feel that way in my life. Now I have possibilities and capabilities and all of this stuff that I had shut down and shut off. And again, it goes back to remembering that, when you put something out there, um, it's always important to remember to align with the truth of who you are inside, and to be in tune with that, because that is what puts out the frequency and vibration that allows the law of attraction to open up doors to bring to you things that you are wanting to generate within your world. And I also think it's very important to remember that everything you do needs to come from a place, from the heart. It needs to come from a place of service. It needs to come from a place of wanting to put out love into the world. And as you do that, then the world also conspires to bring that back to you. And it's such a beautiful experience to have and to go through and to be able to recognize and understand. And it doesn't mean that I've had major shifts happen in my life or all of these things, but little by little, I'm starting to see things open up in a new way, open up in a new way. And all it is a matter of shifting how I look at things just a little bit. And so I've been doing that here and there. I've been rearranging some dates and rearranging times that I do things a little bit. And then sometimes it may seem a little bit like I'm just, shuffling stuff from here to there, but I am making movement to allow for. And and with that, I am seeing good things coming in. And it's just been very, very cool. And I definitely wanted to um, share about that with you. I put a mission out there for myself that my ultimate goal in life every day is to connect with and be in joy as much as possible. And it has been a wonderful experience that I've been going through with all of that. It's kind of funny. I was had a session with my spiritual coach, Ingrid, and I am telling her my focus is joy. My focus is being in joy. My focus. And she said, "Why would that be your focus? Why don't you just be?" And it was like oh, that's right. Don't do, be. Don't do, be. And once you can embody those things, what what opens up to transpire for you is absolutely amazing. Um, as a part of this project of mine, discovering joy and being in joy, I decided to put myself out into the world in a way, a little bit unexpected, but true to my heart and soul. I put an ad out on Craigslist to see if I could find a guitarist or musician that would want to work with me. In the past, I've worked with musicians and written lyrics and done some songs, but I've never pursued it on the level that I'm being called to do, to embody the joy of my life and my world and a big huge part of who I am. And as so it happens, a gentleman named Greg Cochran, who just moved here from Colorado, responded to my ad, and we've been working together a month and a half now, which really isn't that long of a period of time, but we've put together 6 original songs, and we're putting together a repertoire of music, of cover music that we know. And I mean, I cannot even explain how quickly and easily and beautifully this is all unfolding and transpiring. So um, the name of our band is called the McCarty Party Project. Something unexpected. A friend of mine, Jonathan, suggested the McCarty Party to me, and I was like, "What are you talking about? No way! My last name, blah blah." And as I heard it in my head, it had a ring to it, and anyone that I shared the idea with loved it. And Greg added his own piece to it and said, "Well, what about the McCarty Party Project?" And doesn't that so fit everything that I have been doing in my life, especially this last year? The project of the YouTube, the Asking It Is Given book study, the energy under the stars, and all of that in alignment with wanting to connect with source, of wanting to assist in facilitating the light in among the planet, wanting to connect with Mother Gaia and assist her in the ascension of the vibration and frequency. And even in this project with the singing, some of the lyrics that have been coming through for me are absolutely in alignment with all of that, which has just been amazing and beautiful. And Greg and his enthusiasm for wanting to do the music and his appreciation for everything that we're creating is just amplified everything that is going on with that project. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting some of our songs recorded, and absolutely, of course, there will be a new playlist on the YouTube channel for the McCarty Party Project, where we will be posting our music as we are getting better defined with all of that. And so I'm absolutely looking forward to, of course, sharing all of that with you as well. Um, there is, I do understand that there is a lot going on the planet. And I know that when we stop and take a look at the chaos, it can be overwhelming and potentially bring up fear and anger. Um, However, I know that what comes for me and anybody that we talk to, anybody that you listen to, will is that we need to be able to look beyond that to the truth of who we are. And the truth of who we are is not the chaos and the unfolding that's happening all around us. The truth of who we are is the love and light that's shining out to bubble up those things so that it can be cleared away from the world as we move forward into the ascension process, the dimensional shifting, the evolving of us as the true beings that we are. So as Michael Mirdad always says, and the statement that I have embraced so fully, respect the illusion, but know the truth. So I have just been really focusing on all of the love that I want to pour into the projects that I am doing, all of the light that I want to share with the world and the planet, and anyone who wants to resonate and follow on that frequency. I think that it is absolutely important that we continue to connect in that way. Um, and it's really fun because right now, uh, you know, traditionally in my past, I've had a lot of agendas for things that I want to appear in my life, whether it be the kinds of relationships, whether it be, what I want to see happen, whatever it is. And not that I don't still have desires and goals and dreams, but you know what? I know that the best way for me to achieve the best way for me to live my best life is to not focus on the stuff, but to connect with who I am and be that light that I would like to see in the world. And everything else will fall into place and come as it is supposed to. Um, it is truly, truly, truly a time of releasing and of letting go of all of that baggage of stuff that we've been carrying around forever and ever and ever. We don't have to be riding a karmic wheel anymore. We don't have to be beating ourselves up for everything that we've done or we haven't done. We can connect. We can look at patterns of behavior. We can forgive, and we can be forgiven. And that's the truth. That is the ultimate truth. We are beautiful beings, and we are here at an amazing time and opportunity to experience the shifting and unfolding of this planet. And how do you want to show up for that? What do you want for it to be? Um, co-create that in your world with your higher self, with your source. It's possible. And I'll tell you what, the feeling of connection is beautiful. The feeling of sharing is beautiful. The feeling of letting go of all of the insecurities that could potentially put blocks up, that's beautiful. Recognizing when you do those things and being able to shift the thoughts around it and to forgive yourself and move forward, that's beautiful. What a great time and space we are in right now in this linear world that's not linear at all. um, anyways, we've been getting some good responses from the book study posts and videos that I've been sharing out. And as well, we have definitely stepped up game. Greg has been an amazing addition to my world because not only is he amped up and joining me in this music journey, he also has video and production background and has taken on the challenge of assisting me with the Energy Under the Stars once a month. And so although all of our technology didn't quite pop up the way we were hoping to for our November's Energy Under the Stars, we were still able to do that as a YouTube live. So I definitely want you to know and look forward to the first Sunday of the month, 6:30 Arizona time. We will be doing another YouTube live for December. And so I'd love for you to put that on your calendar and just know that anytime 2 or more people are gathered together with the common purpose of connecting with soul and bringing in light, it is amplified so much. And anytime that we can do that as a community, we are making powerful progress within the frequency of the planet and the world. And I would love for you to join me and us and to be a part of that as well. So much fun on the horizon and so many great experiences that have been unfolding as of late. And I love being able to come on and share and update and journey with you. And I look forward to more. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday.
Look at the family, we're there. Oh, now that's it.